nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle. You feel like one of the ball playing niggas, you know, Bird, Magic, or something. Yeah, you know, nigga got dope. Nigga the deep. But if I leave, the fans still gon' love.
Yeah, this Milk.
It's your boy Cliche,
We are the risk takers.
and we do this for the love of the game. Today's topic, the fall of an empire.
Oh, man.
Why did Up North fall off?
Oh, man.
Where do we start, though?
I don't know, man. We can start with dudes putting their homeboys on.
Yeah.
We can start with that.
We can start about the young boys of the time. Why they didn't get put in position?
Yeah. And when I say they put their homeboys on, you supposed to put your homeboys on, but you supposed to put your homeboys on in the right position. If he not a good rapper, but he good at merch, let that nigga do merch. Mm-hmm. If he good at picking the beats out, let him A&R your project. Mm-hmm. But all your homeboys not supposed to be rapping. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is, you can't say you love the game if you're a nice rapper and you putting on bum ass niggas. And that's why we have what we have to this day. You know what I mean?
To me, I feel like the unity fell off with New York, and I felt like up north, period, because Philly was a part of this, DC, everybody up north. It was like the unity wasn't where it's supposed to be, and I feel like that was probably one of the biggest downfalls that they had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's funny you saying unity because that's something I thought about. When you think about, if you ask anybody, what would you rather get hit with? Would you rather get punched in your face or smacked? You'd rather get smacked opposed to being punched because, together you're stronger and separate is weaker. And when you think about the South and how strong they are, it's because they consistently...
The South, they use that format.
They use that format.
Every summer it's 56 niggas coming out of Atlanta.
Right.
Whether they all sound the same or whether they all sound different, they push their artists and the DJs fuck with their shit. The clubs, the strip clubs, like they got a following here, and this is why they've been winning for the last couple of years.
But another reason why they've been winning? They've been winning because they used to not having. So I'm not trying to shit on them, but once they got in position,
they took it and ran with it.
Let me give you this. Up north, part of up north is messing up because like this. When Biggie, Jay, all Mobb Deep, all of them was traveling all down south and all that. What would have happened if Biggie would have signed or did records with the people down south? Yeah. That would have created a bridge where as though dudes down south and dudes up north and dudes on the west coast be fucking with each other.
Jay tried to do it a couple times.
Yeah, but this is the thing. How long have niggas down south not been eating? Because you got to think, Jay and all them, they the third generation of hip hop.
Yeah, but it's not about the artists, it's about the fans. New York is a hard place to perform. So it was the difficult task hearing new music that you didn't. Even when the West Coast tried to come out, I mean, we knew Snoop, they knew them, but they still ain't. It's a tough crowd. Even New York artists and up north artists had tough times performing up north because to us that music got to come from a special place. We can hit out fire song, but you just get ahead now. You just get there. People in concert, they just couldn't live up to those. So I wouldn't blame it totally on the artist, but the environment is like that.
I'm not saying blame it on artists, but it's a piece of the puzzle. Meaning like if you Biggie, right? And I'm 8-ball MJ. I'm 8-ball, and I can rap. I can rap because you done been down south. You heard my shit because certain rappers they like when you love hip hop like we love hip hop. Yeah, you know everything.
So what when he did the Bone Thugs and Harmony joints, Bone and Biggie, what was that considered then?
But that's Midwest though. You understand what I'm saying?
Midwest.
No. Listen, I'm not saying
that they didn't do it.
I'm not saying they didn't do nothing with outside people.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, sometimes up north, people do the same trickery that everybody else do. They wait until you damn near popping to let you get on. You know what I mean? It's like to the point where as though everybody know you already popping, and then they let you in.
And it's coming from an angle because we don't know. Maybe they did.
Maybe they did.
Maybe they didn't know them because when they went out to the West Coast and all these other places, you had to report to some OG when you in town touring or something.
True.
Or maybe they was just letting other people get hot to get to that level.
Or maybe they did do songs with them. It just didn't get released.
That's true.
It could be that too. It could be that too.
No, but we just giving it from a broad spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Just looking in from the outside, that's what it seems like. You know what I'm saying?
I want to go back to what you said earlier about up north not having unity. You know why the main reason they don't have unity? Because niggas just don't fuck with each other like that.
That's true.
That barrel don't fuck with that barrel. That barrel don't fuck with that barrel. That barrel don't fuck with that barrel.
Anything on the outside is.
You don't fuck with outside. But like New York don't fuck with Philly. Yeah. Philly don't fuck with. Baltimore don't fuck with New York. Baltimore don't fuck with DC. Philly don't fuck with New York. I mean, like it's so many.
Yeah, it's little intricate shit that worked out that way. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
I mean, for me, I think it all started from a lot of the higher people in position. You know what I'm saying? Because when The Rock, for example, when they broke up, that crushed the soul of that feel of that type of music because you had Philly involved in that. You know what I'm saying? You had Jay-Z involved in that. You had the biggest people in the games, the producers, the Dipsets, the Cam not fucking with this person, Jim Jones not fucking with Nas and Cam, and you had all these beefs. You had 50 and Cam had a beef.
And everybody had to choose sides.
And 50 came and just wrecked shit. Oh, y'all ain't let me eat. I'm eating everything now.
Right,
you got to see me to come get that plate. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where I feel like the fall really kind of started. That's where the glass shattered. And everything started shattering after that. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that happened is, I feel like the dames and I don't know how intricately, I only could go off the interviews that every artist and individual give about their story about the dames and who took
Chris Lighty.
So I'm not talking about it from that perspective because you got to dig deep into that shit. Or you had to be around for that. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about from fans' perspective, looking in on shit. A lot of things, that beef and them breakups really caused a lot of that sound to diminishing, and that fall made another empire get stronger. You understand? And that's where we at today. You know what I'm saying? Like another thing that I like to say, they didn't put the young boys on.
I don't feel like they didn't put the young boys. I don't feel like the young boys.
Not like that, but they didn't put them in the right position.
I don't feel like the young boys stepped up.
That's
because you got to think like this. Yo, after Cam, when Joel's and Wayne had that little run,
that was crazy.
Joel was supposed to be right where Wayne is at. You know what I mean? When you think about Banks supposed to be right at the 50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who else?
But the thing with the Joel shit is he was taking them ranks, and what he should have, whatever he was going through at the time. I know he said the studio got raided and all these things, so we can't talk about that because you don't really know it. But how he got left off and put in that position, I felt like they should have been behind his back. Jim Jones was there because he was building his Bird Gang and all that with it, and they took it and left with it. Joel, he had his Skull Gang, he had his crew, he had that. But like you said, Lil Wayne became the hottest nigga alive at that point. Right. And Joel's was the only one keeping up with him, rhyming with him, doing mixtapes. He was doing what he was doing, but when it came to do his own personal run, I think it was a lot of personal shit that got involved in that. But I feel like Cam didn't leave him in the right spot to. He brought him. He did his part.
He was at the door, yo. All he had to do was open the fucking door.
He was at the door.
All he had to do was open it and step
through. He had the keys because you got to remember the contracts that he was under was Cam left Def Jam. Right, Cam went, get me out of Def Jam. Jay-Z's the president. I don't want nothing to do with this. He didn't take Joel's contract with him.
Right. But the thing is, we all know, what solved everything? Hits, hot music. That shit resolve any issue. Yeah. You could pee on a bitch,
but money trumps that. Because if you making 1,000 hits and you ain't getting paid for them hits and you ain't getting the right distributing deal and you ain't getting right there, you're not gonna want to rap. Imagine you came out with This nigga had hits.
Right.
Imagine you came on that and they gave you $5. You gonna be like, yo, what the fuck, nigga? I just sold 50.
Then you go do shows and you sell merch.
But you still want,
because he wasn't under the 360 shit at the time, because the 360 shit wasn't like that.
It was under a fucked up contract.
But you do tours. That's why you get both of your money anyway.
You got money, but if you worth $1 million, why would you take 100,000?
But if you take 100,000, you gonna make $4 million on tour. Why not tour and keep dropping mixtapes?
How you gonna tour if your boss don't want to tour? Because
your boss, Cam put all the motherfuckers in a position where they're on their own boss.
Undeniable.
Jim his own boss, Juelz his own boss.
That's undeniable. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, it's still things that you're supposed to do as a head of a group.
No,
bro.
but all right, but let me say this. I understand what you're saying, but you got to look at it like this, yo.
Man up.
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly.
I know what you're saying.
Because the thing is, when you at the door, I'm sure Cam ain't sign off on you and Lil Wayne doing the mixtapes, all them mixtapes y'all was doing.
Yeah.
If he ain't signing off on that, you got yourself that hot.
Because we don't even know how bad their relationship was tarnished after that.
We don't all before that.
All before that, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
But like you said, because Jim Jones took it around with it. Balling, we fly high. He took that shit to where he had Vampire.
He wasn't even at the door like
he
Jim.
Wasn't there. Joel's was supposed to be the nicest nigga there.
He wasn't nowhere near the door. He was in the car in the back seat.
He wasn't. But see,
sleep.
He bossed up.
He bossed up.
Because you know what Jim Jones, people don't know, like he behind the scenes, he was the one directing the videos and doing a lot of the other shit. So he was already putting himself in position.
Right.
He got his young boys. And he took that shit and ran with it. So I understand it. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not trying to beat up Juelz because I fuck with him. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying like music. I feel like Juelz is one of them dudes that could be in Fab, Jim, like certain dudes supposed to be the next in line to be the king of New York.
That's what I mean. That's the kings of up top.
Right.
It's supposed to be Fab, Lloyd Banks, Joel Santana, Jim Jones. He proved himself. Cassidy, Beanie Siegel, Young Chris. Yeah. Young Chris was right underneath. That was supposed to be the next, supposedly, Jay in that position.
Really, you could throw
Oskino, Petey Crack, all them Bleak in there. Yeah, it was all those young boys.
Damn, when you think about it, yo,
it was a lot.
The Rock alone fucked everything up.
The Rock really, you got to break down the Rock. When the Rock broke up, that was like, you know how you get hit with a rock while you driving and they crack your windshield?
Yeah.
And then it just lead to lay down along the line. The whole shit just fucked up. Now you got to replace everything. That's kind of what it was. But that behind the scenes shit and breaking up. And then another thing that, you know, when Jay-Z became the president of Def Jam, a lot of artists felt like
resentment.
Right. It was like, yo, you rolling out, you giving me 20,000, Jay-Z drop his album, he get 20 million.
Right.
That's unfairness. So a lot of artists, that shit
felt salty.
It caused a ruckus in that building too, that Def Jam building. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it was like after that, you see slowly shit started falling.
But what about like people like the Locks and like
they got raped by Bad Boy.
But shit, even though that, but who were they young boys after that? J Hood. After J Hood, yeah. What?
It was no. I don't remember anybody after.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
but see, then J Hood fucked himself up.
Who was it? Like, all right, what I'm saying is
he was another one, nice as shit.
Yeah, he was. What was that CD? Tales from the Hood.
Tales from the Hood.
That was a nice little CD.
Fire.
To me, it seemed like the dudes that was in power. After they left power, the next ones didn't come in position.
Nah, what you seen, the dudes in power was still underneath power from the dudes that was over them. So how was they able? That's what I was.
You supposed to take power.
You supposed to take it, but this is what I'm saying. Jay-Z's your boss, right? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got Beanie Siegel, who's a boss who had the whole Philly with him.
Right.
He wasn't in position to put his young boys on the way that he maybe wanted to. I'm not going to say should, but maybe wanted to.
Right.
He did put them on. He brought them to the forefront, and they were supposed to do more for themselves as young artists. But at the same time, you know, you kind of want that guidance from your OG, but he wasn't doing the things that he needed to do as an OG either. And I feel like
that's only because he kept getting jammed up.
I know. And there was a lot of stuff involved in that, bro.
I wonder,
it's so crazy.
I don't know, man. I just feel like you know,
as fans, we want to unveil the truth.
I want to know
really happened
what really happened
that.
because the thing is
you
like,
hear a million stories, but you put the stories together, and you piecing it, but we really don't know.
We don't know.
You know,
pieces. You hear pieces, but that shit could be just rumors,
jibber jabber.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it could be what chatty patty.
Exactly. So you don't really know. So it's hard to judge from that standpoint. But it was as an empire, we lost a lot of position when that shit happened.
Well, let me ask you this: was they the only people up north? And that's the other thing. You see how you said the Rock fucked everything up? The fault
it shattered.
It shouldn't have, like, the whole up north should not been on New York back like that, yo. That's the other problem. New York is so many other places besides New York and Philly.
Yeah.
New York and Philly need to put Baltimore on. Who else up north?
DC, this up north.
Everything up north. That's the other thing, because you got to be able to accept if this up north and it's still nice, and this up north and it's still nice, and this up north and it's still
Philly
nice.
had to run. Oh, so quick, because Cassidy's another one too.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be in position to be something great too. Don't get me wrong. These niggas are still nice.
Jersey. What about all the Jersey
too.
niggas?
Joe
all
them. Ransom, Joe Bunt, that whole 18.
Right.
And with Fab, they were supposed to get pushed to the forefront.
Then, if you think about it, dudes from up north that was right next getting killed.
Yeah.
Stat.
Oh.
The other dude, what's the other dude name?
Just got killed.
French homeboy. Chinks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's more than that. It's a couple of people that got killed in that wave too. Remy went to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Kim went to jail.
Kim went to jail. So you had a lot.
Capone went to jail.
Yeah, a lot of people went to jail. A lot of them got locked up. Ransom got locked up. A lot of people, Beans got locked up multiple times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cassidy did the bid when that was another reason why his career had caught a flip flop too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, damn, it's just.
I think another thing is a lot of young dudes, and this is go to the streets and also to hip hop. I think a lot of times young dudes don't want to listen to old dudes. They be thinking they got the world fucking figured out.
That's
and
true.
when an older dude trying to tell them some shit, a young dude be like, "Nigga, get out of here, old head. I don't want to hear that shit."
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Who's to say? Just like when Jay was talking about how he was trying to give Beans the game, and he just one hit away, and he just want him to stay out the streets. He said that I don't know what song it was. What song?
I forgot.
He was just saying that in the song. Who's to say how many other people did Jay or Puffy because sometimes you hear Meek say Jay-Z said, "Yo, stop talking to lames," or you hear little things like that. So who's to say?
Don't do it for the suckers.
Right?
Why you following them?
Right. Who's to say Jay, Puff, all the dudes up north? They all the up north gatekeepers. Who's to say the niggas ain't talking to the young dudes, and the young dudes like, "Man, fuck you, old nigga. I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say." And they going down the wrong road, making the wrong album, rating the wrong song, dropping the wrong single, picking the wrong sound.
Nah, that's for real. And
because it's the same thing on the streets. Because niggas don't want to listen to the old dudes.
No, you're right. With the breakup, you had Jay and Dame. Mm-hmm. Dame was the one really signing the artists and really taking a look.
He was the pit bull. He was the pit bull. He
was the one that, this nigga is nice. We gonna sign this nigga type. Jay-Z was still working on his music, but Jay, Jay had that swagger, that demeanor. We all knew what Jay was gonna become. You know what I'm saying?
He the billboard.
But I feel like a lot of them, when you hear in the interviews and you hear in the records, they kind of blame Dame for doing a little bit of outlandish things. And I think that when that started to get fickle, people lost the faith in that. You know what I'm saying? And then they had to make people pick a side.
Right.
Kanye went with who? Dame found Kanye.
Right.
What Kanye do? He signed to Jay. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like a couple of things that got lost in that thing kind of spread outward to where it fell off. Now, even going into the whole situation, with the beef shit, that's kind of how it started.
Well, let's play this. Even it's funny you saying the beef shit, because I'm thinking in my mind, like, I don't want to make it seem like it's just the Rock fault, because you got to think we had Murder Inc., right?
Yeah.
We had G Unit Records.
Yeah.
What else we had besides that up north at that time?
The beefs?
No, not the beef, but just besides the Rock.
You had Diddy. He had his peoples. You had the.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
It's funny you said Diddy. When you said Diddy, my mind instantly thought that one of the main reasons shit fell off is because niggas start going into other industries.
Yeah.
Because when you think of Diddy, he think he doing wine and he doing all this other shit, liquor and rock.
They was all doing it. They had the rock.
But it seemed like they shifted their energy. Like Diddy seemed like he shifted his energy off music completely into clothing in
becoming a mogul.
Branding himself.
Branding himself.
You know what I mean?
You know, which I think that's part of the game. But my thing is, where's like you said, the music behind that? You know what I'm saying?
Where's the billboard for
that? Another thing that we got to talk about is that G-Unit, Irv and Gotti and the 50 and Ja Rule. That beef was heavy when it first came out. We didn't know the impact because we was fucking with 50. 50 came up, yo. 50 came like a motherfucking junkyard dog. Y'all ain't let me eat. I'm taking everything. Yo, them niggas was going off, and he had Lloyd Banks in that pocket. Banks was coming up to the radio. Every song you get on, like, I remember I first heard that. I'm like, who the fuck is this young nigga? This nigga was going off. One of my favorite artists from that thing. So when they shut out Ja Rule and everything, and then they took the L when they went to jail. They came, they talking about they founded their money on drug money. That kind of killed Murder Inc. Plus on top of that, you got 50 making every song 50 came out with. Fuck you, Irv, you fucking piece of shit. Ja Rule, smack the shit out of you when I see you. You know what I'm saying? So that crumbled Murder Inc. And that Ashanti thing too, you know, she was going through her signing, wanting to give release. That hurt him.
And that hurt Irv also, because you got to realize Irv is the same type beast like Dame.
Yeah,
them niggas pit bulls.
Yeah.
And you need niggas who love the music, love the streets, and fuck with they niggas.
Yeah.
You need niggas like that to pass that shit down.
See what fucked up with when Nas and Jay had their beef. You know, Irv was in the middle. He was siding with people in that tarnished relationships.
Right.
And he even said it like, damn, I kind of was.
But the thing is, that's how I feel. I feel like that's some sucker shit, because if y'all in the middle of the beef, and you know, if I feel like if Jay and Nas can patch that shit up, niggas is going back and forth.
Everybody should get past that.
They're past the bullshit.
Everybody past that.
If Fat Joe. And if Nas and Fat Joe was on the side, and Nas cool with Jay now, Fat Joe and Nas should be cool now. Yeah. Like, I'm just saying, like, certain conversations, like some shit, like, let the ego and pride shit go.
That was up north at the time, man. That's
you know what?
That's the ego shit.
That's that shit that hurt us also.
It hurt us.
It hurt us because we be arrogant. Niggas don't want to hear shit from nobody. If your music not good, niggas, man, my music good. For y'all niggas hating. You know what I mean? You can't. It's niggas gonna be listening to our podcast, gonna be mad because we saying certain shit about their music because they think you unapproachable. Your shit not unapproachable. Yeah. If you make whack music, a nigga should be able to tell you your music is fucking whack.
Yeah.
You can't say we can't tell your music whack because we don't make music.
Yeah.
We know what's good and what's not good. Well, we can tell you when it's hot, but we can't tell you when it's trash.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
That's kind of
the fuck out of here.
That's true. And I believe you. I'm riding with you on that because, like I said, there was a lot of egos that seemed like it took place that kind of did that. Because once 50 started dissing Irv Gotti and them, remember, Jadakiss, Ja Rule, Fat Joe, I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York. 50 came in. Oh, y'all niggas want to side up? Y'all want to back this nigga?
Right.
Clickety clank, clickety clank. The money goes into my. He started wrecking up shop, nigga.
Right.
But you know, from the standpoint, you know, we not saying that was a wrong approach, because if a nigga not feeding you, you get on. Shit, you gotta come with that mentality. That's the up north shit. You know what I'm saying? But it still had contribution to killing that up north, man.
Mm-hmm.
It did. That shit did. That shit spent out in the street. Then you got some of the niggas that should have been doing songs together. Why we ain't never hear Jada and fucking 50 song? Why we ain't hear this? People not collaborating now. Now the music is dying on top of that because the kingdoms are falling.
Right. And on top of that, the producers, the production.
They got dragged into that shit too.
The production. That shit hurt, because the thing is, if the producers not putting on new producers and the sound not being cohesive and it's not an up north feel, like when I'm listening to down south shit, I feel when I'm in the club and I'm hearing that shit make me want to fucking run through a wall. When I'm hearing my up north shit, it make me want to smack the shit off somebody. Yeah. And when you ain't hearing shit that fits what area you in, you losing, bro.
Yeah. See, the producers all got tied into that too, you know, because certain people started working. Like, look at the Kanye. Kanye went with Jay.
Just Blaze.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people got dragged into that.
Right.
So you're not creating the sound for these niggas no more. When Dipset started losing them samples, it was no longer Dipset like that.
Where's the soundtrack for Up North? 10 years ago. I can't think of none. And you know who was doing it? I would think about it. Fucking Mano.
Oh, Mano. Oh, yeah. Mano stuck to that.
Mano
stuck to that. And he was doing his time at the time.
You know who else?
What?
We forgot? Fucking when True Life got locked up. That shit hurt too.
That shit locked.
Because he was waving that new New York flag heavy.
Yeah, heavy.
He was waving that flag heavy. Because I think he felt the South was ready to come and change the energy. And not saying he had something against the South, but I think he had something against up north sound like the South.
We're not saying that we're not mad at the South or nothing, because up north they partnered. The Young Boys was trying to partner with it, but I feel like the Young Boys didn't have the support from the OGs to bring it. I'm not saying that they didn't work. That's what I was trying to get to, because like you had True Life, Jewels was cool with Lil Wayne, Jeezy. These niggas was hot. Fab was cool with everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas was trying to bring that unity sense to it, because them niggas, Lil Wayne, Jeezy's, and T.I.'s, them niggas wasn't rapping like typical down. Rick Ross included. Them niggas wasn't rapping like your typical down south niggas. They had the down south sound. These niggas was gearing they sound towards what we was making.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt like once that happened, the destruction happened. Because when you talk about the beef, when True Life, he was beefing with Jim Jones. Jim Jones, he fucking with Max B. Max B was creating that sound, that wave. He got locked up. Damn. They got beef. You know what I'm saying? Chinks came from Max and French. You know what I'm saying? Stack Bundles and all of them. Stack died. Stack was Chinks was Stack's homie. You know what I'm saying? Stacks and Max B was under Jim Jones when he was making all that fly music. He had the Young Boys, but those are things that contributed to, you know what I'm saying? But True Life had beef with Jim Jones. Jim Jones, he not fucking with Max B.
Prodigy, Mobb Deep. Beefing with True Life.
Prodigy put out that fucking book. Tarnished a lot of relationships. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up a lot of things.
Seeing them they can't tour together. CNN and Mobb Deep can't tour now.
They tour now. You know what I'm saying? Even with going back to the 50 and Cam, Curtis, that fucked up a lot. They not touring together. They were supposed to be making music together.
And touring together, like you said.
Touring together.
Yeah.
D Block got dragged in that 50 Cent, your window shopper. He not fucking with Jada.
Right.
You not fucking with Jada, that means you not fucking with the Locks.
Mace going to find God.
Mace going to find God.
It's a lot of intricate little pieces to it.
Another thing you may have forgot. The radio stations beefing with each other. The radio stations beefing with each other.
And beefing with the artists. Don't let one play Nas shit because we picking sides.
That contributed a hell of a lot, because now the platform where we supposed to be listening to this, you can't, because your relationship with Nas, you don't want to play J music. Your relationship with J, you don't want to play Nas music.
You live your relationship with G, exactly. You don't want to play your Irv shit.
And it got fucked up, because this is the tower for the music.
Right.
So, how else we gonna listen to? Satellite wasn't out at the time.
Right.
What else are we gonna fucking listen to?
It's down south 107. Music. Down south.
They started coming in heavy. Okay, we're not gonna play this, but fuck it, down south buzzing. We gonna bring it. We gonna play that at the radio station.
Right.
That got tarnished in it.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something else that fucked it up. Since you brought up radio stations, a lot of these DJs start having artists.
Yeah.
And when the thing is, a DJ supposed to try to get his artist on.
Yeah, of course.
But the thing is, when you start paying,
the DJ is the that's how you hear the music,
right? But if you want your artist on, you want your artist on more than another nigga outside of your camp. But if your artist not on the caliber of a Jay, of a Big, or a Nas, or whoever you think is the hottest nigga out there, I don't want to just keep using Jay, Big, Nas, but you know what I mean. But if it's not like that, then what? You gonna keep pushing your whack ass artists on the people, and then people be like, I don't want to listen to the station, because every time I turn around, I'm hearing this whack ass artist, and there's no DJ in particular, because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm doing subliminals, because we don't do that. We are the risk takers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna say what we're gonna say.
Yeah.
But it's just like everybody start looking for self-interest.
Yeah.
The rappers start trying to push their homeboys.
Yeah.
The DJs start pushing their homeboys. The fans start pushing themselves because they want to be a fucking artist.
Yeah.
Everybody start going for self-interest instead of unity.
Yeah.
Unity shit fucked shit up, man.
It did. That was the downfall too up north. The big heads, the egos, and the unity. People siding with certain people, and it's kind of fucked up, because you want to be loyal to everybody, but I didn't think they saw it. I think even them looking back, all the kings and the bosses back then looking back, they didn't see that this was going to be the outcome.
Yeah.
And people don't think all that shit happening up north really shifted the culture. It did. It shifted
It shifted
totally.
culture to the point where motherfuckers dress different,
No,
talk
but
different,
you gotta understand why.
rap different,
You gotta understand
beats
why.
different.
Because the South got hot. What do you think they're gonna do?
They raised it. They raised the fucking
when you
young
talk
kids.
about, first of all, the line. Let me do this middle. These are the kings of Atlanta and down south now. You got Jeezy, you got Lil Wayne, you got Rip Ross, you got T.I., you got all. You got these are DJ Drama. These are the kings of the South.
The gatekeepers.
They wasn't rapping like typical South people. They
Right.
was crafting their style after New York.
Right.
But the problem was, you know what I'm saying, when New York was falling off, people had to look for work. What you think they're gonna do?
Right,
They
right.
gotta spread their wings, and the South took hold of that. They was heating, they was brewing in the pot.
Yeah.
And when that fell, that came because Lil Wayne, when he started rapping with Jewels, guess who Lil Wayne started dressing like?
Jewels. Right.
You understand?
Right,
and
right.
then it just changed the game. Jeezy, these niggas was going crazy, but they was fucking with these niggas up north so heavy. But the up north had so much going on.
So
I don't
much
think
turmoil.
too much.
So much
I don't think
turmoil.
they seen it because I remember the first time I ever heard T.I., he was rapping with Dipset. I was like, who the fuck is this? I was like, okay. Then I started following T.I.'s wave. Oh shit, this nigga's nice.
The first time I seen T.I. was on it was on TV, and it was him and Beanie Man. And I say, yo, this nigga sound like a down south fucking Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this nigga gonna be
Be the
big.
truth, he
And
gonna
I
big.
and this is still when we had the line that you're talking about, whereas
Yeah.
though it was hard to know what was down south because we didn't have the internet.
Exactly.
The only way we would know what was on if it was on the radio.
Yeah.
So even if you see, this is the other thing. This is when I brought up the point far as, you know, up north niggas not sharing the wealth with down south niggas. Like when Biggie and all them was on. I'm not saying I don't know. Maybe they was putting them on songs, but we just never heard them and never released.
No, it was some songs. It was a lot of songs that.
But
that
it wasn't
popular.
touring with them. It wasn't like, yo, let's tour. Let's do this tour together.
Yeah, it
let's
was
do an up
different.
north tour. Let's do like you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is this: when you think about that line divided, right? When I first moved down south, and I was from Baltimore, I was coming from Baltimore. I would hear all up north stuff.
Yeah.
And when I would get like to North Carolina or Virginia, something like that, I would start hearing down south stuff, all down south. And then I would go home, I would go down south stuff, and then I would hear up north stuff when I get back. Then sometime in the 2000s, it would be
All
down
down
south here, down south there, down
All
south
down south.
either or. So you got to think like this.
New York stopped making that sound. It was a lot going on, granted, but they lost that sound. Them
Yeah.
producers, them beats, they lost that. It was too late.
Beefing.
It was too late. And then, you know, because like I said, even with the Fab and Jeezy, that's how I first heard I heard Jeezy, don't get me wrong. He was that nigga when I already been down coming in back and forth from Atlanta. But when I heard him rap with Fab and they was killing, I was like, oh, this nigga gonna be the truth. He sound like T.I. with the ad-libs, but this nigga little, you know what I mean, little thug motherfucker. Like this shit was powerful.
I was calling back home.
And then
like,
when
yo.
I first heard them in the club out here, I said, "Oh, these niggas they gonna be the truth." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the problem was, New York, they just didn't have no sound. They was going for whatever reason, whatever it was, they was going through their shit, and that sound died, my nigga. So the radios had no other choice but to play OJ the Juice Man, Gucci Man. They South was making so much fucking hits. They was playing Piece Up, A-Town Down in New York. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just. That was the time. Once the ashes settled, they came up and they was already in position. But they put their peoples on.
Right. And you know another thing they do? Another thing down south do the thing that up north don't do, this will hurt us a lot also. Down south will have a J. Cole that sound like up north. Down south will have different dudes that have different sounds and nobody say shit. Up north nigga have a sound that like up north niggas when French start coming out, niggas hated that shit. They hate that shit. And the thing is, you gotta have different sounds from up north. You gotta have different sounds from down south. You gotta have different sounds from West Coast. See, the thing is like this. The reason why the South is not gonna fall off no time soon, them niggas got one-hit wonders. They got niggas that sound like they from up north. They got niggas that sound like South, and nobody saying shit about none of them niggas.
Nobody.
A nigga from up north sound like a nigga from down south. Nigga, you sound like
fickle. It got fickle because when the music started, when there wasn't no more up north and the music started blending, and then you got the French Montanas and the people like that.
Nicki.
They hate it.
Yeah.
It was a rap.
Designer.
It's a rap. See, they get their slack for that. It was a rap for them already. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, like you said, when that shit started happening, but even before French, I forgot who the artist. I had the perfect artist. When you had the chicken noodle soups and you had all that shit, you're supposed to support that. That's for the young generation. That's for the kids.
What's the other shit? Lil Mama shit. Lip gloss
popping. All that. Up north is about. We had the dances in our music.
Right.
But the Harlem shit, the Harlem versus BK shit,
the Harlem Shake shit.
No, but this what happened when Jay was deaf for auto-tune. Jim Jones and them niggas had Pop Champagne and Pop Champagne.
Yeah.
That shit got killed. They hated that shit.
Right.
This not New York music. I don't know what the fuck Jim and Jewel's on. They not supposed to be making that. But that shit was supposed to get carried to the forefront too. Right. You need that balance.
Yeah, you need everything. If it's good.
Why did Nicki and French have to come sign with Gucci Mane to get put on? Why? And now look at them. They surviving. They the top New York niggas, New York artists. They surviving. Right. They had to come down south to get south. Look at Meek. Meek had to come get south to a down south.
I would say Jay the top New York nigga.
No, I mean
of this generation.
No, I'm not talking about lyrically. I'm talking about of the generation.
Okay, I got you.
You can't conclude Jay in this generation. French Montana and Nicki. Nicki's the biggest artist of this generation from up north. Period.
Right.
Look at Meek. Meek had to go down. Ross had to come up and get this nigga.
Right. It shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't be like that. Even before Ross T.I. had him. Why they got him?
Right.
Where Jay and they was supposed to be in pocket to push the young generation forward. They didn't do that.
But who was to say they ain't had meetings with him though? And they just didn't want to. I doubt it though.
Have you heard?
I doubt it.
Come on.
I doubt it.
Not to say that their ears wasn't tuned to it. Why take for T.I. to come up and be like, yo, I fuck with this young nigga. I don't know who he is. The shit that Meek was talking about, that's up north for real.
Right.
Him and Nicki is up north for real.
Right.
Fab is up north for real.
Right.
You understand? Even Fab had the bouncy south. Even when 50 said, I'm straight up New York nigga, but I sound like I'm Southern. Like, they shunned that shit in the industry.
Right.
They shouldn't have. They should have let the artist be the artist and let the music speak for itself.
And let it grow. Right.
We was coming into a generation that didn't grow up on the shit that we grew up on.
It go back to what, it's funny you saying we talking about this shit. It also go back to, I heard somebody say Lloyd Banks got so many hits.
Yeah.
That sound like it's from down south and sound like it's from different places, but he would never release it because that's a fucked up feeling where as though you got different
music.
Yo, be you.
And you can't even put it out.
Why should you be pigeonholed to your artistry? Yeah. Because, and don't get it twisted, I do love the up north sound. I love Jay, Nas, Biggie. But you see Jay, that nigga, he came through. He evolved.
Now.
He evolved. You gotta evolve.
But that's what the younger generation at the time was gonna do.
Right.
You had Lil Wayne and Jewel's. Jewel's always been nice to me, don't get me wrong. But when he started rapping with Lil Wayne, he was progressing. That nigga was spitting some crazy shit.
Right.
Lil Wayne was in the best time of his life. This nigga was dropping all them mixtapes. He was keeping
both of them.
Nobody can fuck with Wayne at that time, my nigga.
Except
a nigga like Fab and Banks and them niggas, it was punchline. But Wayne was on that shit.
Shit, if you want to be technical, Wayne said on the mixtape, the only person who can fuck with me is Jewel's.
Yo, he was on it. But see, if they would have if he would have got pushed to the forefront,
you can't. He got a push.
No, he did. He said, hit the quote where he was saying, he was going through personal shit. His studio got raided. He lost a lot of. Even the mixtape never came out commercially for real. And then Lil Wayne and Jewel's mixtape, like now you still hear songs getting released. So it was kind of a fucked up situation. But also don't forget he was getting blackballed at the time too.
Yo, you can't blackball hits.
Yo.
If your name already popping and you got a certain brand, you cannot blackball hits. You know what? Let me say something.
If you own the whole Def Jam, how you can tell somebody
to contradict myself? The internet wasn't popping like that back then. See, my mind thinking, nigga, you could put something online and shit like that.
Yeah, it was different.
But back then it was different.
Was minuscule.
Yeah.
We had it. We had the internet,
but we wasn't utilizing it the way we utilize it now.
We had Napster. We was streaming and downloading.
Maybe MySpace.
maybe, but MySpace,
4 songs.
MySpace, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but I'm saying also on top of that, you got to think if a nigga got your contract and then you getting blackballed, it don't matter about your hits.
I don't think he got blackballed, yo.
I don't know. I'm not saying he did.
I just think that shit happened in his life, and I
fucked him up. Yeah, and who's to say maybe the breakup didn't fuck him up? Man, who's to say that? But who's to say that? Man, if you watching your brothers beefing, you don't know what side to pick on.
You know what? When you think about it, y'all, we talking about all this shit about Jewels, but when you fast forward to 2016, Wayne haven't dropped nothing in a minute because he going through some shit with Birdman.
You don't know, my nigga.
Yeah.
If your OG own the record label, how you supposed to put out shit?
Didn't he? But hold on. To go back on what I just said, didn't fucking Lil Wayne just drop something on Tidal recently? A mixtape?
I don't know.
I think he did.
You gotta find other means. I know what you're saying.
It's a way. I just feel like once you right now, you know, even back then, it's a way to get shit done.
Yeah.
You know, it's a way to get certain shit done. If you cool with Wayne like that, you could have talked to Wayne, you could have talked to Birdman talked to fucking Jay. It's ways around it.
That's the reason why they fell off. Down south niggas started grabbing all up north niggas.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, what he did with Young Money? The nigga went and got J Mills, fucking Corey Guns. He went and got all these little niggas.
Corey Guns got to be.
He went and got all of them.
Yeah.
He went and got all the young boys at the time.
Well, you think, if you want to still talk
and he got Drake, and he went and grabbed Nicki. Corey Guns, J Mills, and fucking Nicki Minaj. Come on, my nigga. They was the young, prominent spitters.
Right.
Why? Why did they have to come up there to get that? Jewels, they wanted to do contracts with him.
You know who else got locked up back then I didn't think about?
Who?
My son.
Damn, I fuck with Mike. He was too. He was another young gunner.
Yeah, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was crazy.
And the thing is, Tony Yayo got locked up.
Yayo got locked up.
Because see, the thing is, people might be thinking in their mind like, Yayo? When you go back, you listen to Yayo before he got locked up.
He was nice, bro.
He was nicer before he got locked up. I thought when he came home and he saw that $1 million and he saw the condos and all these bitches and all this crazy shit.
He still was spitting when he got out because they was doing the mixtapes. When they had the mixtape scene,
yeah,
he was still spitting. Don't get it twisted. And he had hits.
He had hits.
Because that predicate of a Dose of a Predicate Felon was a great album, my nigga.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say
that's an ill ass title too. That title ill.
It was almost classic. Almost,
no,
nigga.
I ain't going with that. I ain't going with
I
that.
listen to that shit every day, nigga. I'm not saying it was a classic. I said it was almost classic. That shit was just as good as what Jadakiss and all these other niggas was pointing out. Listen to it, nigga. That nigga had this single with Joe. That nigga had 2 or 3 songs with G Unit. That nigga was going off, bro. Like I'm telling you,
I'm gonna go listen to it again. But as of right now, I'm not giving it that.
Nigga, I promise you, you gonna grow.
I fuck with Yayo.
My nigga, he had the beats, he had the flow, and he had the fucking vision for that album because 50 was behind that nigga pushing that shit. I'm telling you, listen to that album.
And then you know what's funny? We was talking about Dame and all them.
No, 50 and Game beef. That shit played too.
Yeah, it does. But here's the other thing. I was gonna say like this. And we giving Dame and Jay, you know, what about G Unit? Because if you think about it, 50 could have pushed Banks to the forefront. Nah. He could have pushed He could have pushed anybody to.
See, that's what it say get fickle because 50 said that's what he did. That's what I'm saying. 50 said he did it. He said Lloyd Banks was lazy. And I quote, Lloyd Banks don't do videos. Why Banks don't do videos? Why he not? 50 said that. He took Banks. He took them, like to agree with what you said, the OG, he brought all his niggas from the block. He pushed them in the forefront. Even though 50 was going through mad beef with niggas that wasn't in his camp and all that, he still pushed his group to the front. Yayo, Banks, and all them niggas was even Buck. All them niggas was supposed to push themselves.
You know what?
Further.
It's funny. I'm saying that, but then on the flip side, Lloyd Banks make me feel like he a Nas type nigga. Like he want the light, but he don't want the light. Like he can have the light if he wanted, but he just don't want the shit like that.
I think Banks is just such a chill nigga that he know his potential, but I just don't. I don't understand.
Jewel's like that too. Jewel's wear that fly shit, talk that fly shit, but I don't think he really want the light.
He was supposed to be one of the kings.
I don't think he. You know who? Fab don't want the light.
Nah, Fab.
You think Fab want the light? I think he want it now.
I can't exclude Fab with them niggas because Fab came out with so much classic shit.
Yeah.
It may not have been a classic album, but them mixtapes and where his wave, he's still the flyest nigga in the game. It's not that he don't want it. I don't know what it is about albums, bro. Like, niggas wasn't making classic albums no more. But see, to me, I don't know Lloyd Banks, the madness behind the music, because the people around him, even till this day, they say, yo, Lloyd Banks got so much fire music, it just haven't come out. Why? 50 brought G-Unit back. He trying to do it. Of course, they ain't gonna have the same wave, but you hear Banks still spitting. But his own projects, he didn't want to hire nobody to do hooks. He was doing the hooks by himself. He wasn't doing videos. I don't know the madness behind that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we needed him. We needed him in another way, yo.
But that go back to what I was saying initially. Dudes don't want to listen to their OGs. Like, listen, you got, if somebody lived their life before you, 10, 20 years before you, watch the way that motherfucker move, man. Because, it's things you can learn from an OG.
You gotta understand what they were saying. Your OG 50, he a wild.
He a wild boy, but he a wild, rich smart, motherfucker.
Rich motherfucker, but you cannot, if that's not the way you want to run your shit, you not going to take it that way.
But you take pieces from it.
You have to take the pieces from it. You have to.
So if he's telling you put out videos and he's telling you get hooks and shit like that, listen to that.
You know, that's what he was saying.
I believe 50, because if he helped Game, he definitely going to help Banks.
Yeah, of course.
You understand what I'm saying?
But 50 took them all. That's why I said you got to listen to that album. When you listen to it, we'll chop it up about that. But Game had some classic albums.
I believe so.
Lloyd Banks albums. Retarded. Fire.
Right.
But when it got fickle, I really think they didn't push it. Yayo was affected because Yayo was like, damn, you know, he wanted that whole team and shit. Then Buck went to jail too, right?
Yeah.
A lot of but Buck is down south, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But another nigga spent like he was from up top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it just, I don't know. That G-Unit shit, Lloyd Banks, he was cool with a lot of them niggas. He was cool with everybody too, you know. Fab, Lloyd Banks,
They could do an album together.
That shit would have been class. But remember, Jewels and Lloyd Banks, they had that Beamer Benz and Bentley.
That shit hard as shit.
Oh my God, that shit was
hard.
crazy, my nigga. It was crazy. They was fucked up because they was in a fucked up position at that time.
Yeah.
And Jewels, he even had the back to the crib, the mixing up the medicine. He had all that shit. But the back to the crib with Chris Brown, you know, it was just
all that shit was good.
And the home run with Lil Wayne and all that.
Yeah, all that shit was good.
All that shit. Beamer Benz and Bentley was right on that. Right. What happened though?
He dropped that mixtape though.
What mixtape?
God's Gift or God Willing? Yeah.
That shit was fire.
See?
Fire,
here you go with that bullshit.
Nah, man, come on.
That shit sounded like it was from down south.
Nah, not all of it.
Here you go. He should have had motherfucking.
But that came out. You gotta remember that also came out now, not back then.
Yeah, but the thing is, in my mind, I'm thinking I'm gonna hear some fucking A-Rap music shit on his shit. I'm thinking I'm gonna hear some A-Rap beats with him. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna hear some fucking.
I don't think A-Rap was on that.
I know it don't sound like it. I mean, it wasn't cohesive. It wasn't a cohesive. I mean, whether you hear that, I should still hear a Dipset sound. You understand what I'm saying? I want to hear at least a Dipset sound. You know what I mean? So I know earlier I was like, you know, I want to hear Up North. I want to hear Up North sound.
He had an Up North sound, but I can't exclude what he's doing today from back then because it was totally different.
Yeah, yes, it was. It was totally different.
It was totally different now. So
he still got it though.
Nah, he still got it. The nigga still got balls.
He still got it.
But back then, I just would have wished he would have been in a different circumstance because he was trying to heat himself back up. And even not to go off Fab too. Fab been around Fab like a dinosaur. That nigga been around since the jump.
Right. And ain't miss a step.
Ain't miss a step. You know what I'm saying?
Don't have no classic albums yet.
Nah. He
close.
Gotta make that. He's close. He got classic material.
Mixtapes. Yeah, he got close material.
That album wise, them mixtapes all classic.
You know another thing I think hurt motherfuckers, yo?
What?
Niggas don't keep the OGs in pocket, yo. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm holding an OG flag, meaning like this.
OGs wasn't putting the young niggas on, and the young niggas wasn't respecting the OGs. That's exactly what happened.
I'm talking about like when I'm saying like, give you an example. Rakim, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane. Right? Let's just use those KRS.
Yeah.
Let's use them four right there, right?
They not held to the accountable as UGK and all these niggas to the south.
Exactly.
I know what you mean.
They not held like niggas.
They are in a sense, but they not.
You gonna hear motherfucking
or
8-Ball MJ
for Scarface.
8-Ball MJ and Gina.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the way you name those.
Yeah. They got big names.
Scarface. I mean, what is it?
UGK, Scarface,
8-Ball MGG.
Outkast, you can even put up there the whole
Goody Mob
and all them.
The whole Dungeon Family. And
There's a couple more that's big.
They treat them niggas like they gods.
Yeah, I know.
They want them on a hook. They want to rap with them.
Yeah.
They want to get their producers in with them.
Yeah.
And they want to exchange information.
Yeah,
Up north,
man.
They ain't put no Rakim on.
Nah, I can't say that because Raekwon get mad love. Ghostface and all them get mad love.
Yeah. But that's
they came from the same generation. You know what I'm saying? KRS-One and this is way before Bun B and them niggas. They came from a different generation.
Oh, you know what's funny? Who's before them then?
Oh, Rakim?
Who's before Bun B and 8-Ball?
I don't know. We don't know.
And how about if it's the same shit on their side? Like it's some other niggas that's nicer than them, and nobody don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but being them, they came around the same time as Ghostface and all these niggas and Jay and all of them. They was in that realm. Right. We hold Jay-Z as the same we hold the Bun B, but before that, who was there?
Who was that OGs? Who was the OGs?
I don't know.
Was it nobody?
They was their OGs was our OGs.
Probably so.
They was.
Probably
you gotta think. Run DMC and all them niggas, they down south was on that way.
I just feel like I wouldn't mind hearing KRS-One. The people I
still grab them here and there.
I want to hear them like. I want to hear the producers like. Fucking Pharrell, Just Blaze, Alchemist, do shit with
they still do.
Who I'm leaving out? What produce something? What produce? Fucking
Just Blaze, Primo,
all of them. All the people who got the
Not about to say heat makers. It's a couple of them.
And I want to hear them make albums with a Rakim.
Status Selected do it all the
Status
time.
Selected fucking
he
nice.
do it all the time.
You know what I mean? Like I want to hear.
That shit
I want to hear, and not saying like it just gotta be them. It could be like I want help them make a CNN album. Yeah. You know what I mean? Help them make niggas need to get back in the studio together. That's the other shit. Niggas not getting in the studio together and making songs together. Like right now, me and you was doing this podcast, and I'm on the phone. I'm in Baltimore. You in fucking New York. The shit ain't gonna have the same type of energy. You know what I mean? Because I could look at you. We give each other fives and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's just a different energy.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's just so much that ties into it that. You know, that I think we don't take as perspective-wise, we don't look into it, you know what I'm saying? But it was a lot to contribute to why up north lost their sound, you know? Every dynasty has a fall, don't get it twisted, but I feel like it still should be more people from up north in pocket than what it is, you know what I'm saying? I feel like these young niggas, they don't respect the culture. A lot of them don't, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't, they don't understand it because they didn't live it. I get that. But at the same time, when you come into the dope game, you know who was an OG in your block moving and pushing weight. You know who to cross, you know when not to cross. You know, you got niggas getting on interviews and they like, now I don't respect that nigga spinning. That was when spinning on your cardboard and all that. That's disrespecting the culture, bro.
Right.
That got built.
Right.
We're part of that. Hip hop is more than just rap music. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of shit wasn't supposed to transpire. And I think from hindsight, they didn't see that from hindsight. When everybody was going through their little problems, they didn't see the bigger picture that it would have now. But this is where we at with the mumble music shit.
It's crazy you brought up the mumble music because when you start thinking about it, that go back to down south. Because see, the thing is like, people will make mumble music, but even though they got mumble music, they still got Rick Ross. They still got Jeezy.
How about Jeezy dropping Trap or Die?
Yeah, they still got all of that. You understand what I'm saying? Like they can afford to have mumble music because they can have mumble music. They can have
balance.
They got everything.
It's a balance.
It's just like back in the day when we had everything.
Yeah, it's a balance. And another thing that I think we leaving out too is a lot of the female rappers got caught in that breaking up shit too.
Niggas don't even take female rappers serious, for real.
Nowadays, right? But look who we had. We had Kim. We
Eve.
had Fox. We had Eve. We had Remy Ma. Now we got only one is Nicki. Remy coming back, thank God. But yo, they was a force to be reckoned with, my nigga. Yeah. And there's even maybe a couple that we not even naming within that
Lauren?
because you had Lauren. You had Lauren. You had the Little Mamas. You had the chicken noodle soups and all that shit. You had a couple of female artists that was dead nice. You know what I'm saying?
Back in the day, we had Muhammad Dale, we had Queen Latifah, we had Heather B. We had a lot of motherfuckers back then.
Kim went to jail. Rem went to jail.
Fox
went deaf. That shit contributed to the loss of the rise of power. That shit really contributed. Eve was the only one putting out music for a while. Then even she.
Her music was.
It went down. Yeah. She was at the top of the charts when she had it.
Right.
But she just stopped making music.
You know another thing fucked us up?
What?
I hate to say this shit, yo. I hate to say it, because I love this nigga, yo.
Who?
Fucking X getting high, yo. That shit fucked it up too, yo. Imagine if X never started getting high, yo. Or if he can keep it under control to a point where as though he keep putting out quality music. If X in pocket, Locks in pocket. If X in pocket, Drag On. Yeah. Locks.
What happened to Double R? What was their downfall?
Their downfall was X getting high. That shit.
Because
that and
X
also
got into the movies.
The dude got into the accident. Who was the dude? I think his name D.
Oh, D.
Yeah, D. Oh, wow. I'm not sure which one.
It was D.
He got into a bad accident.
Yeah, why? He said it and why?
Because he took the bike instead of the car or some shit like that?
Yeah. I forgot the line. And he said it and why. And then Jadakiss said it in another one when he was like top of the food chain. Just the way that I thought. No, that wasn't it. No. Still Feel Me, he said it. Damn.
Yeah. So you think about X doing movies, plus he getting high, he trying to keep control of everything, and you know him getting locked up for this dumb shit and this dumb shit. You think about
X.
Here go the other shit. That I don't think a lot of niggas might be mad when I say this because I ain't even like talking about this shit.
What? Jaden or what?
Wu-Tang.
Wu.
When Wu started putting on Wu this and Wu this and Wu that, and then not just that, I love Wu so much, but when that cohesiveness of RZA and Raekwon and Ghost and Meth and
Megatron.
Yeah, we need Megatron.
Yeah.
Like we need RZA to fucking guide niggas on keep making classic. When Wu start making albums and that shit wasn't where it's supposed to be, that shit hurt my heart.
Fucked up.
Yo, I used to have debates with niggas and cause niggas like, you know how niggas we be arguing to the point where we would fight. I'm telling niggas like, yo, Wu, when they dropped that gravel pit, yo, I almost cried, yo, like a baby. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? I knew when I saw that, yo. I was like, yo, this ain't it, yo. This ain't it, yo. I was like, this ain't it. Then, you know, and the thing is, it's like, I feel like fucking U-God should have had classic album because U-God got a classic for us. I feel like motherfucking Inspector Deck, his album got messed up in the basement and shit. I feel like they should have revamped that together. They should have, you know what I mean? Like everything, like, if the Wu would have stayed in pocket, and then Raekwon would have had his label, and he'd have got his artist, Ghost would have, yo,
who knows?
But RZA need to kept RZA.
That contributed too.
It's a big contribution, bro.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the Wu was a big strong force.
No, I know. That was top pioneers of the game.
And then when Meth dropped his after Meth first album, yo. Oh, we needed all hands on deck still. After that, to me, after the only people that was like sustained, like making solo albums, is Jizza, somewhat, fucking Raekwon
and
Ghost, and Old Dirty. Oh, because Old Dirty albums were still good too.
Remember and then him passing,
but him getting locked up before he passed. You know what I mean? Every little piece of the puzzle can get fucked up. One wrong turn, one this, getting high too much, Fucking too many bitches.
That ex hurt my heart too.
I got one that's gonna make niggas mad.
He was at the top of the
I love
game.
X, yo.
Yo, son, it was so crazy because even when he was getting high, he still had some classic shit. But right after that, the movie shit, and after that, fuck, because he had They Don't Know Who We Be, dead it.
Then he did the performance, and he did the performance on the BET Awards. That shit was official.
That shit was crazy.
He was in there like, at the end when the motherfucker beat, I think the beat dropped down, he kept saying that shit. Yeah, I fuck.
Oh my god,
yeah,
that was so fucking.
You think about X's first couple albums, yo.
X had classics across the board.
I love X, yo.
That was that nigga. My god, bro, that shit got me tight just now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Even when he had the, y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
Up in here.
Even after that. Dum, 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 la la la, yo, the Brenda, Letitia, Linda, the fuck, oh my god, damn.
It had motherfucking Cisco in the background. What you bitch up?
What these bitches want from a nigga? Oh man.
Well, what about how it's going down?
How it's going down.
And you know, it's funny we talking about this. This make me think about some other shit that's heard up north. Niggas stop being versatile with their subject matter, my nigga. You see how we talked about different things X talked about?
Yeah.
X talked about bitches. He talked about relationship.
Life, drugs,
he talked about drugs. He talked about God. He talked about everything. A lot of times, motherfuckers don't know how to make a diverse album, yo. Yo, when you make an album, make that shit diverse so different people can feel what you going through. You understand what I'm saying? Don't pigeonhole yourself. Or if you're gonna make this album like this, make the next album diverse, or make the next album diverse. But don't kill and sell drugs on every single fucking album. Even though I love Jeezy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you know,
that was a contribution to the fall. It's a lot. That's a lot of ground we covered, my nigga. That's a lot.
I know.
It's so crazy, man. That really tarnished the game, bro. It's a bunch of lost people.
We didn't even bring up Big L or
them
or Scott LaRock, because that's way before that. But
that's way before that. I think, like I said, that Rockefeller thing kind of like really it snatched the game because, when Beans went to jail, they started falling off one by one. Petey Crack, he had a head. The young Chris and Neef had heads. Skino, them niggas was making classical music. Once that umbrella fell, that rain started cutting, the streets got flooded. Everybody started getting carried in different directions. It was just wild.
You know, another thing that we ain't touch on? I remember Michael Jackson said something a while ago. He was like, it was in an interview, they said, yeah, you're number one in everywhere except the U.S. Did that bother you? And he said, well, I know why. They trying to make me look a certain way. It's for a reason. So did up north really fall off, or is up north overseas get money?
I mean, a lot of people probably went overseas to do show. Everybody want to do that.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, are they gods overseas and over down here? They forced them to make it seem like they fell off?
No, they are. They gods regardless of the fall off or not, because they still got a Bad Boy tour right now.
True.
Overseas, everyone is hyped up because they just not from here and the classical shit. But here, it's a lot of disappointed fans. It's a lot of disappointed people from up north because of the whole falling off. And like I said earlier, I just feel like the people who was supposed to be in position just ain't in position, or they still could be in position and they just not there. You know what I'm saying? Them princes of New York, all the princes from these groups, the Fab, the Lloyd Banks, the Cassidy, and all these people, they was the princes at the time. They was the apprentices. They were supposed to be pushed to the forefront. They were supposed to be bigger than what they are now. Because like I said, when you look at the down south niggas, T.I., Jeezy, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, them niggas was at the same level. Jewels and them niggas, they was at the same level they started out with. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But right now, from my point of view, I feel like if you look at the game now, I feel like the old niggas is kind of fixing it, because the way Styles P, Jada, and then the different dudes rep Dave East, they rep him to the fullest. Who's some people up north you feel like that besides, of course, Dave East?
They having a run, but the game is different now.
Who you think is the next forefront for the East? If you had a record label and you say, you know what, these the dudes from up north.
Rap Dave East. grab Young Ma.
Joey Badass.
Go grab Joey. I was about to say, go grab Joey Badass ASAP. You got a couple dudes, them high bridge niggas out the Bronx, Don Q and A Boogie. Go grab them. Them the new niggas too. You got My Son is still nice. Somebody go grab that nigga. Who else we got? I mean, of course, French and Nicki and them, they signed already. Somebody grab Vado, get him the fuck somewhere where he need to get hurt. Because that's another young nigga that got lost in the sauce.
Yeah, Vado.
You know what I'm saying? And Cali got him, but still.
Somebody still can push Fab.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Fab. I think Fab is at a level now where he's as big as he's going to ever be.
No. I don't think so.
He is.
I don't think so. If Fab dropped that,
you know why I say that?
Why?
No, he's still don't get it twisted. Fab is a god of this shit now.
Yeah.
The only reason I say that, he's just the original dinosaur nigga. He lasts through all the last 2 or 3 eras.
Right.
The young niggas respect him to another level, my nigga. So I'm saying he gonna be bigger if he drop a classic album. Of course, saying in retirement mode, we gonna look back and be like, yo, Fab at least he had this. But his respect level is at an all-time high.
Almost definitely. I thought you was talking about music.
No, not musically.
Yeah,
of course, he gonna always get better.
Right.
But he the one that's been the most consistent.
He has.
Above everybody. Besides Jay and Nas, because Jay is still... Jay, I ain't even gonna say Nas. I'm gonna say Jay. Fab is that nigga. He's been the most consistent nigga of New York since Jay, nigga. That nigga had... Holla Back Youngin' from that moment to the A-Team to the mixtapes to now. The nigga still got classic hits.
I'm gonna give you one. I'll debate with you. Ghostface.
Ghost. Yeah, Ghost. Ghost is.
It's either him or Ghost. I'm not saying I don't want to pick one.
That Wu Block was crazy. Everything go and that last album was even crazy.
Yeah, Ghost.
He's been a.
But he a sleeper.
A sleeper. But he not a sleeper. But he's a sleeper. Him and Fab is probably the most consistent niggas.
What about fucking Sean Price dying? That shit hurt us.
That shit hurt. But that shit came later though.
And what about the whole Black Moon falling off? Or not falling off, but not pushing all these from push.
That guy in there. Saigon. What happened to him? What happened to Pat Poose? It's another nigga that was supposed to be pushed up.
I feel like what hurt.
What happened to Gravy? Y'all don't even think a lot of niggas even remember Gravy.
What happened to motherfucking, who's the dude Black Hand had?
Graf.
He
Another
was
nigga
nice.
got not lost inside.
What's his name? Torre?
Was it Torre?
Is his name Torre?
The one Nas had?
No. Nas ain't have him. Shit, if you want to talk about the one Nas had, the nigga that can sing and
Quan.
rap. He was the first fucking Drake damn near.
Yeah, he was.
But the nigga, his name is Torae or some shit like that.
No, I remember you talking about. I don't know who had him though.
I don't know where
But yeah. Because when you talk about Graf and all the people we just named, they got lost in the sauce. Saigon, Pat Poose. Damn, Pat was so fucking nice.
He put too much work out. Stimuli.
Oh, yeah.
Put too much work out.
But Pat, Pat put a lot of work out. He had that bottle effect.
Less is more.
Bottle did a lot too. He put that a lot of work.
Less is more.
Damn.
Imagine
Remember Gravy? See, Gravy did the Biggie movie, but Gravy got shot before that.
Yeah.
I think he got blackballed. That nigga was nice, man.
What?
J.R. Ryder, Hell Rel, all them niggas.
Hell Rel was nice, yo.
Oh my god.
Hell Rel
they
was
got
nice.
lost in the sauce with the Dipset breakup, man.
Yeah. And Hell Rel kept pushing. And J.R. Ryder kept pushing.
Did you? I don't even think you remember. Yo, listen to Hell Rel album.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it. The one that he got the bullets in his mouth.
Yo, that was a fucking
that
was damn near a classic.
It was a good album.
That's a very good album.
It's a very good album.
What happened? Why did he get lost in the sauce? The fucking breakup.
You know another thing I think niggas do?
That crew broke up the whole Dipset, my nigga. Because 40 Cal, Duke, and all them, they decided taking a lot of shit happening.
You fuck with 40 Cal music?
That nigga was nice, man.
He was nice, but did you fuck with his music?
I fuck with the whole Dipset. Okay. Dipset is to me what fucking Wu-Tang is to you, nigga.
Okay.
From your generation, that was our niggas.
Fuck with Wu-Tang.
And Dipset was my shit. Like I listened to all these niggas faithfully, bro. And anytime J.R. Ryder did a freestyle, put out a song, I had it in my tape deck. I had it in my CD player.
Right.
I followed them niggas like hard body. They was nice. It was all nice. But, when the crew break up, everybody get destroyed. Even Hell Rel was mad when they did Pop Champagne. Hell Rel was like, yo, that's not Dipset sound. You know, it's not what he sound like. Max B, they lost Max B.
Speaking of sound, I'm gonna tell you what else. Another thing. It's funny you saying that. You know, another example of niggas hated when niggas was winning, the nigga ASAP and them ASAP niggas. When them niggas start coming with that Texas sound, niggas was shitting on that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta let niggas with different sounds that's still from up north, if they winning, let them niggas win.
Yeah.
Because when down south niggas sound like up north niggas, they still let them win.
Before, it just was a balance. It was supposed to always be a different balance.
Right. You know what? It's funny you saying that. That's why niggas hate it so much, probably.
Yeah.
If it was an up north sound right now, and then down south niggas saw it winning at the same. I mean, down south sound was winning at the same time up north. Niggas probably could stomach it.
Yeah.
So
that's why you got all these niggas. That's why you got the Frenches now. The French sound like a down south rapper, but he talk about up north shit.
Right. Then you got fucking Joey Badass that sounds strictly up north.
Yeah.
You can have ASAP Rocky, but then you'll have Dave East.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you push these niggas, man.
Yeah.
Support this shit. Go out and buy the album. Or if you ain't gonna buy the album, go to the fucking concert.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But see, and that's another thing that I think why Fab stays so relevant. Fab did songs with everybody. Nigga.
He did.
Fab did songs with everybody. Jada Kiss too. The Locks did too. I'm not gonna front. They in tune with the young generation now.
Yeah.
They always been like that. Jada and Fab, because Fab even he just dropped the tape. What he do? He went, he go grab Davies, he grabbed the young boy Don C. Yo, come on this shit. We on it. Fab do every R&B singer that come out or wherever. Fab is on it. You know, he always been one of those niggas. He was working with the down south niggas. He was working with a lot of people. So that's always able to stay consistent in the game. And that nigga could probably get on anybody's shit. Everybody want to hear Fab.
Yeah, it's funny you bring up Fab. I'll listen to when I feel like it.
That's my shit.
Yeah, you fucking Fab shit. That's my shit, my nigga. I fuck with that shit.
My nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, going forward, I feel like, you know, the generations is kind of mixed up with the music. South has got a big demand and a big popular sound, but I feel like it's still up north niggas that need to be heard. I feel like we still not trying to it's our turn back again. I'm not trying to do that shit. I just want people to support the newer artists. You know what I'm saying? We just named a whole list of new artists, but I feel like Jewels, the Fabs, the Lloyd Banks, the G-Unit type feel, the Dipset feel, I feel like they need to come back and make stronger music, you know. And it's going to be harder for them because now they're a little bit older and the new generation, they love them, but they still not, you know, they got to make that core music for their core fans. Right. You understand?
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Like Jim Jones, that Kitchen he just dropped, that shit was fire. Shit is retarded.
Right.
I like God Willing. I feel like Joel should have followed that up with more heat because I know he got more heat than that. That was 3 years ago. Like, you don't start the pattern that got you here in the first place. Come back with that heat.
Same thing with Lloyd with that HMF too.
Yeah.
When he dropped that, you like, yo, he here again. This is where he's supposed to be at. And it's like, where HMF 3?
And he had V6.
Yeah.
Shit was tough. Like,
V6,
come on,
that was tough.
That.
He dropped the ball with the other shit.
Halloween Havoc.
No, not that. What's the shit? The shit with him and Drama. The shit with him and Drama when he looking at when he got on
V6, right?
Nah, he got the hat backwards. What's that shit with him and Drama? It's called
Cold Corners. Nah, that wasn't a Cold Corner.
Nah. The last one he dropped. It was so weird that anything. Not the last one he dropped. Like
Halloween Havoc was the last one he dropped.
What's the one before Halloween Havoc?
That was V6, right?
No.
Oh, FTO. I know which one you. FNO.
FNO. That he dropped the ball with that.
Okay.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like you can't go from Hunger for More 2 and then drop down to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You drop that before you drop anything that's like you at a level now where as though
everything got to be heat.
Everything got to be official. Because no fuckers looking for a reason to hate you anyway.
Nah, they doing it.
You know what I mean? They looking for a reason.
Yeah, and I want his next album. I hope that shit is something classical. I hope that shit is fire.
You know what I think niggas need to do, yo? I think motherfuckers like when we looking at Money and Violence and Respect Life, all that music on there, niggas need to put some of them little niggas on there too, yo. Because I like some of their songs I be hearing on them shows, yo.
Definitely.
I like some of them songs.
Some heat. Another thing I want niggas to do, I'm waiting for this G-Unit Locks Dipset tour.
That's a good. I will go to that tour.
We need that tour.
Oh yeah, go to that tour.
That shit would be like the old days.
I'm going. I'm from Baltimore. I'm going in there with some cruddy Timbs, some Long Johns.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know
but we
hoodie.
need that. We need that.
Yeah,
my
man.
nigga. That shit'll be crazy.
Make niggas start wearing these sandals. Yeah? Niggas be scared.
Yo,
yeah,
that shit'll be crazy.
Yeah, that shit.
That shit'll be like the backstage. We need that type of film.
I'm taking my son to that shit.
Hell
that shit come here.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but this is a passage to manhood right here.
Listen, we need that tour. We need that.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'll need Fab to drop a classic album, man. I want to hear that one defining moment for Fab when that classic album dropped. Nigga, show Fab is not personal anymore with his life. Show us some personal shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's never really been personal. He's just always really been majority boss. He give you some. His Fab storytelling skills is phenomenal.
I think I like his little brother too. Is that his little brother or older brother?
I don't know.
Paul Kane, yeah.
Oh, that's a nigga that need to get pushed ASAP.
Yeah.
I like that last project he put out.
Yeah.
But
Red Cafe.
Red Cafe. That's another one. That nigga been lost in the sauce for. He was with Diddy. I think he left Diddy, and I didn't like the last.
What if all these niggas we talking about ain't doing what they supposed to be doing? How about most of them niggas ghostwriting for niggas in the South? And I'm not. No, don't get it twisted. I don't want
no. This is theory.
I don't want people down south like, yo, you trying to say we can't do it on our own? I'm not saying that. I'm
just a theory. Like, what if?
What if?
Who's writing for who?
Yeah.
Now that we found out Drake getting ghost right, who's to say somebody ain't right?
How these niggas paying their bills all this time?
Yeah,
they paying for their bills from beat songs from the fucking 90s.
Nah, that ain't happening.
I mean, I already said they could have investments.
Nah, but you're right though. Red Cafe, he's a prominent New York artist that should be in a high position too.
Do you think Joey Badass would be bigger if he would have signed with Jay-Z?
Hell yeah.
But he said,
way J. Cole signed fucking J. Cole and all that shit. Yeah. Hell yeah, he would have been.
And
bigger.
If you think about it,
Brooklyn is come from the backyard. Hell yeah, he would have.
Yeah. What about Brooklyn Zombies? You think they pretty good?
I like them.
Yeah. They
Flatbush.
Flatbush. I'm sorry.
I like them. They just sound like the kids of today, but they got a creative sound. I like them.
It's different, right?
Yeah, it's different. But I feel like, I'm trying to tune my ears to this generation. I'm not even gonna say down south because the up north kids is rapping like down south anyway now. We already lost it at this point when it comes to our sound. I feel like the cadence, everybody got the same cadence. I come in the club and I get it a poppin'. I hate that cadence sometimes. Everybody using the same fucking cadence.
Yeah.
It feels refreshing to hear a nigga like Dave East and Joey Badass, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But even them, you can hear like Dave East got a similar cadence too, but I like that he stays up north to the beats, to the you know what I'm saying? I like that sound, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying fit the mold, I'm just saying do some creative shit.
And that's the thing I think a lot of motherfuckers don't understand. You don't have to fit the mold.
Yeah.
Crack the motherfucking mold. That's how you become the biggest, by cracking the fucking mold. Drake is Drake because he cracked the fucking mold. Jay is Jay because he cracked the fucking mold. Biggie is Biggie because he cracked the fucking mold. Everybody who's the biggest artist, they crack the fucking mold.
Crack the mold. Just do something different.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to hear, turn it up and turn up, butter, get it, pop it, I don't want to hear that shit. That mumble rap shit is not where it's at.
Let me say this.
I love the turn up shit. When you're in the club, you have your moments where you want to listen to it. But I want people to dare to be different.
Be you.
Be you.
Be somebody important. Like Captain Chesapeake used to say.
Yeah.
Be somebody important. Be yourself.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? We need more generals to come out of the North, just so it could give the game more balance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that's all. That's all we hear.
Right. And the thing is like we love down south music.
Yeah.
I love down south, but I want to hear some shit from back home too.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to hear ill nigga from Baltimore.
Yeah.
I want to hear ill nigga from New York.
Niggas? Where's the Connecticut niggas, the New York niggas, the Jersey
Boston.
niggas, the Boston niggas, the Delaware? Let's put people on.
Right.
Because it's, even as an up top person, I still don't know who's the hottest nigga out Boston or Connecticut or, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to get in tune with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like Baltimore. You like Baltimore got Los.
Right.
Where he at? Why he's getting shelved all the time?
He a beast too.
Fucking one of the best lyricists in the game, nigga. When it comes, especially with the freestyle capability and songwriting, I don't know. Like, is he writing for Diddy? He was writing for Diddy.
He was writing for Diddy.
That's a known fact. But that's another nigga. I love his music. Get him out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to. I gotta follow a nigga on Instagram, nigga. I want to see that mixtape. I want to see that album.
I want to hear that work.
I want to hear that work. You know what I'm saying?
And not just an album, like a mixtape album. We want to hear your album with a big budget, with big production, big
that's
sounds.
The thing. Everybody going for self. Like, they don't want to sign. Nobody want to sign the majors like that. Only the OGs sign the majors.
Yeah, and which I understand because it's a new time, but sometimes you need
that.
Sometimes.
Even Nori said it correct. You need that. Sometimes you want to get polished and. You know what I'm saying? You just doing what you need to do as far as the music.
What's the artist name? The dude to make the shoes and the book bags.
Who?
The dude we
Bashimi?
Yeah. It's just like what he said. Like, you got to work at a big store to get comfortable and know how to do stuff.
Shit he said.
If he's saying it that way,
he said take your knowledge from it.
Right. So sometimes you might have to go to the label, sign a 1 album deal, 2 album deal,
learn the business.
And then sometimes you might gotta
there's a lot of Epic got a lot of big artists right now. They got Future, Young Thug, they got all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? They on top with it. L.A. Reid signing everybody, cutting everybody a check. So I like that aspect of it. But I just want to hear more. I love the positive music that's out there. I love the rush of hearing new music and appreciating these artists. I just want the people that's in position to push it to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can't wait for Nas' album done. He said it. I want to hear it. I want to hear some classic shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear Jay come out with another album. I'm praying for it. I don't know if he's gonna do it or not, but we all waiting. As you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I hope that they learn from these past mistakes and just help. Which they are helping correct some of the things that happened because, like I said, from hindsight, they didn't see the effect of it when they was beefing and doing all these things. So I hope that they catching awareness to it and they changing the cycle. That way you could put this on. We got to let that live forever because also, I don't know about down south. I know up north. When I was younger and I seen the B-boys, I seen the graffiti artists, I seen the DJs, you know what I'm saying? Kid Capri and Red Alert and all. I met all these niggas. African Bambaataa. These niggas touched the hood, bro. They was around. They was there.
They was all superheroes.
They was superheroes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how far is that going nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see Instagram. I see rappers. Like I saw Jim Jones and Dave East. They about to put out their video. They was on the block hanging out. I like to see that. I like to see them hanging with that generation and molding them. Not to be, you know, to be better. I don't know as far as like, see, down south, I don't know if they had what we had as far as the whole hip-hop is just more than music. I don't know if they had that whole genre. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they had the dances and all that. I don't know. I know they had Freaknik and all that. I know it was a different.
That's hip-hop.
Yeah, that's hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know as far as that. But I don't want the whole culture to get died because to me, I feel like that's the Mecca. New York is the Mecca, really.
Right.
Up north.
It is.
I don't want that whole hip-hop thing to die in the Mecca. We need to rise. We need to let Philly, we need all these up north cities around it rise. Don't shun, like you said, they didn't shun J. Cole when he sounded like up north nigga. J. Cole went to New York and got popping. Don't get it twisted. So I understand where a lot of up north come from, but he just an ill nigga.
Right.
The South didn't say, "Oh nigga, you sound like them niggas. Go be over there with them niggas."
Right.
You sound like them niggas. Fuck North Carolina, no nigga. You sound like you from up top.
Right.
And that's where I feel like I don't want the line to get crossed. You understand?
Right.
Like,
you know, another thing before we check out of here, I believe that another thing that probably hurt us. Now I can't say this for sure, but let's say I know you an ill nigga. And I know you up next. But I'm on top. Who's to say niggas ain't blackballing niggas so niggas won't come up?
we don't know.
Who's to say niggas like, you know what, that nigga nice.
Yeah.
Yo, like, there's no reason why Shot Stimuli shouldn't be up, yo.
Yeah.
There's no reason why Saigon shouldn't be, like, big as shit, yo.
Yeah. Like, we named all of them.
I don't know why. I don't know why they could, like,
and sometimes they say they got blackballed, but we don't really know.
Or maybe they're not doing their business right. I don't fucking know, man.
It's a lot of people.
I just want these niggas. I just want niggas to win.
A lot of people we named, bro. And a lot of people that kind of got lost in it, man.
Yeah.
They didn't seep through the cracks. They still around. We still know who they are, loving hip hop and do these things, you know. But the musically wise, like they was like Saigon and Papoose was such in a big place musically wise, bro. It's no reason why they didn't get pushed forward. I don't know.
You know who else got jammed up?
Who?
Prodigy.
Prodigy got jammed up for his own reasons, though.
No, I'm talking him being locked up.
Yeah. But Prodigy fucked up. He fucked up, contributed to it when he put out that book.
No, prior to that book, he got locked up.
Now, no. That's when he wrote the book in jail.
Oh,
right?
yeah. You see, he was...
Nigga was out there dry stitching on niggas and doing all this shit.
Yeah,
that contributed to why a lot of Queens shit started fucking up.
Oh, yeah. But if you're telling... Yeah, I already said, if you're telling your life, it's a snitching. Yeah, if you say the names.
Yeah, nigga, it's a way he could have went about it.
Did you read the book?
Nah, I didn't want to read that.
We need to read the book. We need to read the book to see if he really snitching. We going off of hearsay.
Nigga, Nori got on the radio and said it, nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas talking about shooting niggas in the book. Yeah, Noriega went in the store and shot that nigga. That's different.
Right.
You know, be creative. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not saying the book, it was a creative way to put out your life, but I'm just saying from the book standpoint, he tarnished friendships and tarnished kind of business.
Right. But the thing is, that's what I mean. Like, we got to read it, see if they taking it the wrong way. Yeah, if they taking it the wrong way or we tripping. You know what I mean? Because we might read it and be like...
That nigga snitch. Sugarcoat that shit. Mad nigga said that. Nah, I'm gonna go check it out though. I wanted to read it, but I don't know. I maybe I got a jaded opinion of it when everybody started talking about it.
True.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read that. But you know, damn, another nigga Nori. I'm glad Nori back doing this thing, making music. What happened? Like MOPs and all that, man. Corn Megas. Damn, there was a lot of people got lost in that. That's a hard topic to talk about, man.
Yeah, it is. Especially when you love up north because you from up north.
Man.
You know what I mean? And the thing is like I want to hear West Coast music.
Oh yeah,
I want to hear down south music. I want to hear Midwest.
They reviving themselves too.
Yeah, I want to hear all this shit. But I don't want to be left out the motherfucking conversation either.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So these are just some of the things that we think that fucked up north and also can help up north.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, who are we, man? You know.
Hey, man, you know, we talk that shit. I mean, we could be called the gatekeepers, but we are the risk takers. Yo, you know you know what else I think fuck up the game? The OGs just laying down.
What you mean, just giving up?
Yeah, just giving up. Because a lot of when you think about the Cool G raps, the Big Daddy Kings, a lot LLs, whether they start doing acting, Will Smith, all these different dudes. A lot of these different dudes that was legend, KRS-One, a lot of them legends, they just lay down, bro. Or they just torn overseas.
They make appearances here and there on some new rap shit. Here and there.
Yeah, but they not really out there like they was.
So is it like Nori say we don't cherish our legends?
I don't know if we don't cherish our legends. I just think that our legends laid down too early. Like they still had the
L coming back supposedly.
Yeah, Cool G Rap dropped something recently, but what I'm saying is like never leave.
Right.
Or leave for like 4 years and then come back and drop. Huh?
Jay can't rap forever.
Shit, Jay can rap forever, nigga.
He can't say the game forever, baby.
He can't, but
listen, because him and no, they gotta for a couple of more years. I ain't gonna front. Of course, everybody want to hear that.
I feel like this: if you still can write and your voice tones are still official,
right,
you still could drop an album.
Yeah,
because they
just not gonna be on a consistent level. Not the consistency of music, just dropping every year.
Yeah, not dropping every year, but drop every 4 years, every 5 years. Because one thing for sure, if you're a writer, you can't cut that shit off.
That's true.
That shit is always gonna be with you.
True.
I know Rakim, Big Daddy King, Cool G, Rap Caravan
still crazy.
I already know they still writing. They might not be sharing it, but they still writing. I think the legends.
It don't leave you. I don't think it does.
It doesn't.
Yeah, are you right about that? I don't think so. I don't think making music ever leaves you either. Like you imagine hearing all these beats in your head,
right?
walking through studios, meeting up with people, you're gonna get an itch like, yo, I think I could body this.
And not just that, because you're a legend, you got access to everyone and everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Who won't tell you I don't want to make a song with you?
Right, that's true.
Who won't want to hear?
Do you think they getting caught up in the not? Because I don't want my legends to sound like today's rap. Like Jay rides the line of it, which is cool because he's Jay-Z, he can do it. Right. But I don't want KRS-Ones and them to do that. I want them to stay there.
They don't have to do that. Imagine Rakim on Alchemist Beats.
Right, that'd be fire.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine fucking KRS-One with Scram Jones production. You know what I mean? Like, these niggas, I don't know if they, when I say they laid down, I'm not saying like they not doing nothing. Because KRS-One still put out albums. Kool G Rap put out albums here and there. But I'm talking about like, why not get with the dudes that's official and make official rap albums? Who wouldn't want to hear an album with Kool G Rap, Rakim, and KRS-One?
Right.
Who wouldn't want to hear that album?
Nah, that's fine. They still, man, you gotta respect them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta respect them.
You know what I mean?
I mean, Wu-Tang, they made an album. Dude bought it, sold it back to the game.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah. I just think that some of the legends they laid down too early. You know what I mean? I think that, along with the things we said in the past,
they also out here giving that knowledge too, though.
Yeah, they are.
They out here giving that knowledge.
Yeah, but they could do that shit through their raps too. That's what they was doing.
All right, my question before we close this out: do you think the game will listen?
Yeah, I think the game will listen. See, that's the thing about this. This what I mean. The OGs lay down too early. When you still got the power to change things, and then you understand life, and then you give the young dudes the information you learned while you still got a little bit of power, you can influence the ones that respect you. Those ones, like right now, when Jay dropped the 444, you know what I mean?
The world listened, basically.
The world listened to what he had to say. Now, some of the niggas, they ain't listen to what he had to say, but he influenced enough people that's on the East Coast for them to listen to him. And now the young dudes who's trying to make the adjustments, they can influence the niggas that's under them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so basically, the fall of an empire. Also, they had a piece in that.
The OGs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, do you think they passed the torch down right to Jay?
That's what I mean.
I feel you.
I
get where you're going there.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You passing that shit off right, it can get handed off right.
Right.
If you ain't pass it off right, it can't get handed off right.
You're going to lose the race if the baton ain't passed off right.
And then again, you got to ask yourself somewhat, after the, after the 80s, was the torch passed to the 90s, or did niggas just take it?
The game expanded.
Was it given to DMX, or did DMX take it? Was it given to Jay, or Jay take it? Was it
both.
Given to Biggie?
I think it's a little bit of both. No, I don't, because remember Jay, who was Daddy Kane was Jay's kind of
true.
You know what
True.
I mean?
And Biggie, Puffy had, like Biggie, he fought with Heavy D and all that. So yeah, it was handed down somewhat.
Yeah.
It was handed down somewhat.
Yeah.
It was handed down somewhat.
DMX came in, I think he earned his spot. I think he came in and just shook up the game and earned his spot.
Right.
But I know it's a couple people that got it and it's a couple people that didn't.
Yeah. So what you think in closing, bro?
I'm just saying in closing, I'm just praying that, and I love the South music, but I'm just praying that New York get it back. I love the West Coast music, and the West Coast is coming heavy, you know what I mean? But I want New York to come back strong. Midwest too, I want them to come back strong. Midwest, I love it, but I want New York to come back strong. I think everyone is rapping the same. Midwest got their own sound. West Coast got their own sound. Down South got their own sound. But New York is trying to come back, but it ain't quite there yet. You know what I'm saying? But I wish they just use more camaraderie. I love beef, but I really wish they all. A lot of the young artists are trying to bring it back and work together, but we just need another strong push to be up. You know what I'm saying?
So that's all I want.
All right. Me, myself, I just want dudes to really listen to this podcast and ask yourself, are we lying about anything? And learn from these mistakes, because, you know, a lot of things we talked about, you know, the next generation, the Dave East, the fucking, what's the young boy name? Street Corners. Don Q. All the little young, Joey Badass, all these young dudes. Yeah, all these dudes coming up. Yeah. They can learn from this and make the adjustments.
Right, that's also true.
You know what I mean? Make the adjustments.
How the game was played and, you know, change it.
Most definitely. Yeah. And the thing is, it's like, we not hating.
Which they showing that. Which they are showing.
They are somewhat. But see, here's another thing that some of these young dudes got to do. They got to learn how to make classic albums, bro.
Right.
They like, some of these young dudes, they missing that key element to make a classic.
Make hits.
Yes.
Not classics.
They need to learn how to do that, bro. Right. Because the thing is like, like you said, I love down south music. I love West Coast. Right. I love Midwest. I love some overseas music. But the thing is like, I love East Coast too. Mm-hmm. I want to hear.
I just want them to get their sound back.
I want to be able to listen to, like back in the day we would listen to Biggie, but you turn around and listen to Snoop.
Now this is my thing about it. When you drive around, like when I go to LA and I drive around, you hear that shit on the radio. You hear West Coast music. They got their home flavor style.
Right.
When you in Atlanta, you know you in Atlanta. You hear the music, you can turn on the radio, and the whole sound like Atlanta. The whole wave is.
Right.
But when you go to New York, it's mixed. It's not, you know, you get your New York artists, and they got their buzz because that's their local buzz, but it still needs to be a stronger sound because it's still a lot of other stuff sprinkled in that.
Most definitely. So, I agree.
That's all I was saying. Bring it back.
Yeah.
Bring back bars. Bring bars back. I get it. I like to dance around and be in the club and bring bars back. You know what I'm saying? Come with that heat.
Bring creativity back too.
Right.
Yeah. Originality too.
Originality.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing. People was content with sounding like one another too much, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
They use that sound. Oh, this sound popular. Oh, this person made it with this sound. Well, you know what? I could kill that. Let me get a similar beat and do the same thing. It's not the way.
Do you?
Right, and I get it. Some people do it because it's the easy way to get on. You know what I mean? Riding the coattails, but do you sound different.
Yeah. All I gotta say is, if you fuck with us, don't like our shit, share our shit.
Facts. Who are we?
We are the risk takers.
And we do this for the love of the game.